Hello, everyone. I am Claire Jones, if we haven't met already, owner of Liminal Clarity. I am the change guide for growth that provides support and stability to high-achieving women during times of change, stress, and or transformation. So I am jumping on today to talk about the seventh area of wellness to prioritize in order to show up as your best self in everything that you do and achieve more in less time with less stress. And what are we talking about? We're talking about focus time today. So if you're catching me live or you're watching a replay, please say hello, comment, tell us where you're tuning in from, and what your favorite flow state activity is. So before I get into the nitty-gritty, I wanted to let you know that I am opening up 3 spaces to the women impact makers out there who want to take control of their schedules and cultivate a solid foundation of mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical wellness practices that will support them in achieving their goals without burning out in the process. So if you're interested, book a call with me. I'll put the link in the chat or the comment section. I don't know why I keep saying chat, but I'm used to Zoom calls. So why or how have I implemented focus time activities over the years? One tool that has really helped me and continues to help me every day is my Google Calendar. It pretty much runs my life, and that's no joke. It really does. And I just do whatever my Google Calendar tells me to do on a daily basis because I've intentionally set it up in advance to balance my various priorities, responsibilities, and goals. This all starts with what I call strategy time. Other people call it CEO time, but it's basically a set block of time where you sit down and look at your goals, your commitments, your responsibilities, your wants and your needs, your deliverables, and your immediate and long-term strategies. So I have strategy time scheduled for half an hour on Mondays and 45 minutes on Thursdays. I used to do an hour and a half on Thursdays, but I found that sometimes waiting until Thursday to look at my strategies was too late for certain deliverables. So during this time, I map out my daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly schedules and time blocks according to the things I want to accomplish in those time frames. So this is how I commit to the areas of the Healthy Mind Platter that I've been talking about so far, but I'll go more in depth in my Facebook Live on flexible time blocking later this week on Friday. For now, I want to specifically talk about how I use my calendar to prioritize focus time. So focus time means focusing on one thing at a time, and my use of strategy planning and time blocking allows me to do that very easily. Whenever I see that I have a block of time committed to a single activity on my calendar, I can totally immerse myself in it without wasting time and energy questioning it. Let me say that again. I can totally immerse myself in it without wasting time and energy questioning it. I don't worry if my time is better spent elsewhere. I don't think about other things that I need to do. I don't get distracted by social media or text messages or phone calls. I can sink right into that specific task with a singular focus because past Claire already made the decision to prioritize it when she made the schedule during one of her strategy time blocks. So this creates a deep sense of self-trust in everything I do because present Claire is trusting that past Claire already went through the emotional and mental labor to figure out whether a task is worth doing or not. That way, I can take full advantage of focus time in these activities instead of constantly balancing a running to-do list in my head and multitasking all day long. Does that make sense? We are talking about self-trust because present Claire is just trusting that past Claire already made a decision. But I'm also trusting that present Claire can also change her mind if she wants to. That's where the flexible time blocking comes into play, and I'll talk more about that on Friday. So can anyone relate to this? I think there are many of you out there that can, because I was just on a phone call with another business professional and we were literally just talking about this. So it is a timely and relevant topic. So If you're interested in finding activities that work best for you, I am opening up these 3 spaces to the women go-getters out there who want to take control of your schedules and better feed your brain's needs. The link is in the comments if you're interested. So let's get into the nitty-gritty with focus time. It is when you are focused on one particular singular task. It is not multitasking. So this is a unique activity that involves the mindset of being in flow state. A flow state is the perfect combination of challenge and competency. It means that the task that you are doing is not too challenging for you, but you're also not too competent at it. So focus time is very encouraged in today's work environments, and an easy action item to do is to take note of when you lose track of time. That means you are in a flow state. These are activities where you hit that perfect balance between competence and challenge. An easy tool is to jot down these activities and consciously make them part of your weekly schedule so that you can lose yourself in the activity in a way that benefits your mind in a awesome and optimally functional way. Our brains love flow state. They love focus time. Multitasking is often glorified in today's work environments, but it's actually very taxing for the brain. It causes your brain to have to expend massive amounts of energy in order to rapidly switch between activities. You will get depleted and you will feel exhausted and actually get less done, even though it feels like you're accomplishing a lot. The quality of your work is going to suffer, and you will feel scattered and unfocused and stressed. I definitely learned this from personal experience, and I still learn it on a day-to-day basis. I have to catch myself when I am multitasking too often and remind myself to focus on one thing at a time. It's a constant growth cycle. I mean, we all are in constant growth cycles. So think about the activities that provide focus time for you. How are you intentionally scheduling time for them throughout the week? And that's pretty much it for today for talking about focus time. If you're interested in learning more, book a call with me. The link is in the comments. Let's talk about the best way to get you on track, focused, and devoting your time appropriately to these activities that will feed your brain and your body and empower you to achieve your goals while having way more fun in the process. So we can use tools like Healthy Mind Platter, flexible time blocking, and empowering rituals so that you can reach and maintain peak performance even in times of change, stress, and or transformation. I cannot wait to support you in your growth journey. So in the meantime, please join me for more Facebook Lives where I'll be doing a deeper dive into each of these areas and providing you with practical tips, tools, and recommendations. I'll be jumping on tomorrow to talk about empowering rituals. And until then, remember that your authentic self is extraordinary, it is wonderful, and you owe it to yourself to create the elevated life that you know you are capable of. Take care, everyone.